Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gonna go back onto the pressure washer a little bit. Here was a fitting that was cracked on the regulator. Got a replacement for that. But I heard a leak inside here, so I got all the screws out. I'm gonna try to pull this off. I also got the pipe fittings out of here because I don't know how these come apart. This thing feels pretty heavy. And there's a lot of pipe in there and rust and stuff, so I'm just going to use a cherry picker here. Kind of looks like that's what the idea with the hook is anyways. I don't see any obvious signs of a leak, so I may have to pressurize this and look around. Well, I got her found right here. I'm gonna see if I can get the welder in there. What's the worst that can happen? It just leaks again. Can't use the hot water, gotta throw this thing away. Find a different coil. Probably isn't worth it. What do you think, guys? Do you think I got the hole? Let this cool down a bit and then I'll check it. Still a little warm. Well, I don't see any leaks in here, but I had to weld it quite a ways before I quit seeing little bubbles. Do still have a leak here I can hear, but that'll get taken care of with some thread tape, which there isn't any on there right now. So, throw her back together and see if it explodes. Well guys, it's a few days later. I got some parts in the mail. One, I got a new clear screen. I got a new recoil. A new fuel filter. And that is an R12T. Says it's for a boat, but it's same specs as what was on here. Not too expensive. I got the wiring all tidied up, switch thrown in here, and all I have left now is to wire for the battery and the alternator. Yeah, the engine that was supposed to be on here would have had a charging coil on it, but this one does not. So I'm gonna try putting an alternator on here, and I had this one laying around. It shouldn't take much to run this thing, so this GM alternator should be good enough. What is it, a Delco 10SI, I believe. I am gonna run this plug here. Wasn't exactly the one I wanted to run. I wanted to run one of these, but somebody needed the diode off of it more than me. Wait, it was probably me. Anyways, if I put this on here, I can always add one of these if I need to. But I think I have it set up right because it goes from the battery to the switch. When you turn the switch on, it excites the alternator, goes through this pressure switch, and then from there it goes to the burner. So if I'm thinking about this right, when I shut this off, there shouldn't be any stray voltage going around, to drain the battery. I'm gonna get the rest of this wired up and see if this thing will light off. I did have it running once already, but it kept plugging the system here, so hopefully the fuel filter takes care of it. Well, I tried the alternator and it didn't charge. So I got it all apart here, and this brush is kind of suspect looking because the brush holder broke. So I went to town and I picked up a couple parts. That one was looking pretty crusty, the voltage regulator there. So I got a new one of them. The diode thing was got a crack, so I got a new one of them. New brush holder. Just to show you a comparison, here's a new brush next to the messed up one. So let me get this all thrown together and give it a try again. Okay guys, I got everything hooked up. I'm gonna do a little bench test like I should have done in the first place. Gonna pull the brushes out. Gonna hook the sense wire up to the battery. And I got all the other wires hooked up. Now I got my excite wire. Gonna go with the test light. It should light up. I don't know what's going on. Alright guys, I got this all wired up to test. And I had to take it back apart to change out this brand new regulator. It wasn't working. Could not get it to work. So I put my original one back in and got everything hooked up. I got test light is on the excite wire. And power on here, power going to there. Everything the way it should be hooked up, and I'm gonna spin it up with the drill. Once it starts charging, the test light will go out and you'll see the voltage jump up. It's at about 12.7 now. And we're up to 14.7. So it is working. Time to put it on the washer and try it out on there. So I got that all back on there, wired up, hooked up to the tester. I added a light on here. That's to let you know if it's charging or not. So when that's on, it's not charging. It should go out when it's charging. So I'm gonna go fire this thing up and turn this on and see if it starts charging. Light is on, so I take that as it's self-excited. It's really juicing. Now if I turn on the switch, the light should go out, the burner should start. Oh, look at that, we got fire. Not on. Switch is doing its job. It's supposed to shut down. Well, it's working as good as I can hope. So it's by no means a new machine or anything, but I'm just happy to have a hot water pressure washer. And this one's extra special because you can take it anywhere. Being, self-powered. Anywhere that you got water. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, if nothing else, it was entertaining. But hope you got something out of it. See you next time. Take care and God bless. You want to run them?